FDIC coverage at these three accounts is not the same thing. The headline numbers look fine for most people, but the fine print matters if you keep a serious amount of cash in one place. Quick version of what you need to know: FDIC insures bank deposits up to $250,000 per depositor per insured bank if that bank fails. SIPC protects brokerage customers if the brokerage firm fails and your assets go missing, up to $500,000 in securities with up to $250,000 in cash. They are not interchangeable. The accounts in this comparison use both differently. Schwab first is the cleanest story. Schwab Bank is an FDIC-insured bank. The high-yield investor checking account gives you $250,000 of FDIC coverage, exactly the same as a Chase or Wells Fargo account. If your cash balance is under $250,000, coverage is a non-issue here. Fidelity is where it gets interesting. If your core position is the FDIC insured deposit sweep, your cash is distributed across a network of program banks, each one covered up to the $250,000 FDIC limit. So total coverage through the sweep network can reach up to $5 million. That is well beyond what most people need, but it's a real advantage for anyone parking a large cash position temporarily. If your core position is SPAXX, the coverage story changes. SPAXX is covered by SIPC, not FDIC. SIPC kicks in if Fidelity as a brokerage fails and your assets disappear. It does not protect against the money market fund losing value. Now, SPAXX has never broken the buck, meaning it's never dropped below $1 per share, and it holds short-term US government securities, which is about as close to risk-free as investments can get. For the vast majority of listeners, this distinction is theoretical. But you should know which protection mechanism you're relying on, especially if you're holding a large cash balance and have chosen SPAXX for the yield. Vanguard's Cash Plus account uses a bank sweep to multiple FDIC-insured partner banks, giving individual accounts up to $1.25 million in FDIC coverage and joint accounts up to $2.5 million. That is built in automatically with no decision required on your part. For most people keeping a few months of expenses in their CMA, all three accounts provide adequate coverage. The differences become meaningful in two specific situations. If you're holding more than $250,000 in cash, or you're at Fidelity and you're on SPAXX, where the protection mechanism is SIPC rather than FDIC. Neither situation is dangerous, but both are worth being aware of.